Sometimes it takes a public tragedy to bring attention to things that everyone should be concerned about, and unfortunately, it's true in this case.
The public tragedy was the heartbreaking death of the daughter, 19 months old, of Olympic gold medalist Bodie Miller. She died after being pulled out of a backyard swimming pool over the weekend. Miller shared this photo of Emmy on Instagram with a brief message that reads in part, "We are beyond devastated. Our baby girl Emmy passed away yesterday. Never in a million years did we think we could experience pain like this."
So heartbreaking. Joining us to talk about kids and summer safety is Dr. Rosen Crosby. She's a pediatrician with Lapeer Pediatrics. Thanks for being with us. So sad to hear that, but we hear it every year, and it's interesting we bring you here as a doctor, but it is one of the leading causes of death in children and young children.
Yes, age 1 to 4, it is the #1 cause of accidental death in that age group. But what's interesting is now we've learned that in that age group, if they have formal swimming lessons, it can decrease the likelihood of drowning. So it is important to get kids swim lessons, real formal swim lessons early. And not all of them are ready, but you've got to try and get them used to the water early. Let them not mind that water's being splashed on their face. Make it play right when you start bathing them. Pour water on their head. Make it so that it's something they're willing to engage in.
And what other things can be done? You say there should be a watcher at all times.
Yeah, so you want to have a designated watcher. A lot of times when I hear about these, they're at parties or they're when people are at people's homes, and the pool, #1, also needs to be fenced in. So I always want to mention that. 4 feet tall, and gates have to be locked so a kid can't go there and just pop it open. It's amazing what they can Houdini sometimes and get out to the water. But some people use their house as, they count that as one of the walls of the fence, and so the kids can get out the door and still get there. So that isn't recommended. People do that, and then they put alarms on their door. But if someone leaves that door open, not recommended too. So that's one thing. Also, yes, a watcher. So if it's at a party, you need to designate someone or have a lifeguard. If you really are going to be talking with your friends, because that's when a lot of times this happens. This 19-month-old suddenly was missing at this house, and I don't think the pool was gated all the way around
and
as well.
How early is early? You're saying start them early.
Like
what
a year
age?
old. A year old. You can start swim lessons. Some of them really are into the water and they love it. And if you have the right type of teacher that does formally teach babies, there are classes for them. And it's a good idea to get them right away.
And it's also very important to protect their innocent skin,
right? Yes. So you also want to sunblock them. So you want to put it on 20 to 30 minutes before going outside. You want to use an SPF 30 or more. So the higher, really doesn't make a big difference. It's more that you're applying completely over the whole body, a few handfuls. Some people say a shot glass for the adults, but that's how they think about it.
Think in alcohol terms.
Yeah, for the grown-ups. But again, lots of it all over. It's very important to cover them up. Hats, sunglasses as well. So you want to make sure you reapply also every 2 hours.
Because waterproof can be a little bit deceiving.
Yeah, so they get a false sense of security. Either with an SPF of 110, they think, oh, I don't have to reapply every 2 hours. And the waterproof, water resistant isn't necessarily really that resistant. You need to get them out of the water if it's been a couple hours, dry them off, reapply, let it sit a little bit, let them take a little break, and hydrate too, because if they're out there for hours and hours, they can get dehydrated. So also, get the fluid in as well.
Plus, little babies look so cute with their sunglasses on.
They do.
They look so cute.
But under 6 months old, keep them out of that direct sun, that sensitive skin too.
Okay, so wait until they're at least 6 months old.
Yeah, 6 months old. You want to make sure.
It's hard to get them out of the pool.
It really is. Lure them out with something good. Popsicles, everyone, going out. Then they'll hydrate and you can sunblock them up.
All right,
so we'll do all of that. And learn CPR too.
Oh, yes.
Really important. Just a reminder for a lot of parents. Learn CPR. It's really important.
That's a great last tip.
All right, Dr. Rosen Crosby, thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
All right, we'll be right back.